Batman Beyond Series 2, Episode 16, titled The Last Resort, and this one is really well done. And it's a very interesting concept because, the final cut, last episode, that was focused on the spectacle things, and that was really well put together as a very quick-paced, fast-paced story of this quick, boom, 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 action pace of an episode. This one is going on the other end. This one is going through a mystery, a bit of a thriller, a bit of what's going on, a bit of Terry being Batman doing the detective work, and all those type of aspects of things. Like, the story of this episode is that there's a psychiatrist who's fear-mongering parents, who's saying that, hey, there was this troubled teenager, like, a number of years ago. He's out of sanity. But here's the thing. Your child might become him if you don't get well, if you don't go through my program. It's expensive, but think of the long one. So if your child's acting a little bit weird, or they're just being a big teenager and they feel a little bit distant, come and join my program. And that's what's happening. These kids are going to this program who are wonderful, innocent, well-behaved kids, but because the parents are so worried, there's like a guy who paints. He's in the facility because he paints. You understand how ridiculous it is just because he also paints the walls. And there's this one kid, this one teenager, Chelsea, that Terry knows, and she's well-behaved, but because she pissed off the one person, she's onto this facility. Her dad is worried, and her dad is like, oh, you might become the next, when I was a kid, there was this chick named Harley Quinn. I'm worried that you might become the next her, And because of it, Terry investigates, and the more you find out about what is going on, and what is happening, and what is this facility just getting run by, how are they treating these teenagers, you just go like, look, I'll be like, Bruce, it's not as bad as, like, I don't know, was it the king and his beloved children who, slave labor under the, Gotham Underground. It's not as bad as that. Still shit, still horrible, but there was no crocodiles involved, right? But the more you find out, the more, like, these kids are getting sleep deprived. They're getting verbally abused by this big brother voice saying, like, your parents sent me here, to help you clean your mess. Pete, clean out your mess. Like, he starts screaming at them, saying it's all your fault. You should be ashamed of yourself. And the moment they slightly question it, they get to isolation, which is what makes them into, like, zombies. Make them go, I'm just going to do the thing I like, but it's not going. Like, it's just, you're like, okay, Terry, tear them down. Terry and Bruce, tear these fuckers down. Of course you got the guards who are on the side, and, I mean, the big other question I always have is, like, if I live in DC universe, why would I want to commit any crimes? Because if, for example, I live in Gotham and I commit a crime, more times than not, I'm going to be in a coma for 6 months. Because Batman broke my style, or Batman broke my fucking spine. For the GCPD, comes in and knocks the door and slaps the handcuffs on me. Why would I want to go to Metropolis knowing Superman is going to just pick up my car while I'm inside? Why would I want to go do something in Coast City where I'm going to be inside a green bubble into the police station? Why would I want to be in Central City where I'm just going to be in the police station in a flash? Like, or in, getting wrapped down with the last show of truth. Why would I want to do that? It's like, you guys, you never learn. It could be also be that situation of, oh yeah, Batman's, I can take care of Batman, I can take care of Superman, I can do this, I can do that. And of course, then the story they don't. But I mean, you just go, the more information gets in and the more information comes out about what is happening, how things are won, how things are syndicated, you just go, and it's well paced. I mean, they pack a lot in 22 minutes, and it doesn't feel overstuffed. It feels a perfect length. It feels right. It feels suitable for this type of story, and you know, you got your little action sequence, you know, Terry's Batman for a couple bits and pieces. It did break my heart hearing, this is the episode that Bruce is in it, and of course, it did hurt my heart a little bit. It's like, oh, like, Kevin Conroy is no longer with us. And, it came out a couple of days ago that even Arkad Sorkin, who is the original Harley Quinn, Harley Quinn, who's technically not a comic book character, she's an anime character. She was meant to be a one-shot villain. Give Joker the henchman Femme Fatale character, and she became popular in the show, and then now the character's the fourth pillar of the DC universe. I mean, if there's a Mount Rushmore, it used to be just Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Now it's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn. Which, of course, when I heard the news that she passed away, I was like, oh no, Harley's dead. Harley passed away. That's the thing. When Kevin Conroy passed away, I was like, oh no, Batman passed away. Because how linked those voices, their performances through the constant, video games and the animation and the movies that they have done, voicing those characters, is so linked. Here's the thing. When Mark Hamill passes away, it ain't gonna be Luke Skywalker I'm going to remember him by. I'm going to remember him as Mr. J. Anyway, back to the episode. Yeah, I mean, this is just really well put together. The mystery's there. A little bit of action there, but, it's good and all that. You get a sense of mystery, you get a payoff, you feel everything that's happening. It's one of those, like, you're taking out the boxes and the boxes are getting ticked. That's essentially what's happening. So, yeah, I mean, thumbs up.